Mock Draft 13.0. We are that far into this situation. We are literally now a total of, is it 6 days? Hold up. I want to say 6 days. Yup, 24th. It is 6 days away from the NFL draft. And we find out the future of this team. We found out that Mike Green is our brand new first round pick. Walter Nolan from Mississippi. Okay. Starting off pretty good. ESPN. Nolan is a disruptive interior rusher, and his best snap shows pure dominance. Finding more consistency would unlock another level of his game. Again, how I look at it like this, right? I prefer Starks. We're not going to get Starks. I get that. I prefer him. I also prefer players like Mike Green. I would love to get him as well. At the end of the day, as long as it's a defensive player in some capacity, I'll be happy. Mike Green. Hey, my boy. Green knots 17 sacks, 10 quarterback hits, and 32 hurries as the FBS highest graded edge rusher. Nice. My boy Starks, NFL.com. Starks offers a pedigree 5-star recruit, high-level experience, 3-year starter at Georgia, and versatility, significant snaps as a box defender, nickelback, and a single high safety. The man's play speed is undeniable, while his surreal approach to the game is gold on the pre-draft interview circuit. Nice. Edge rusher James Pierce Jr. The former Vols star posted a position best 4.47 second 40-yard dash over the weekend, showing the first step burst that could make him a disruptive pass rusher at the next level. Shamar Stewart. Stewart brings the prototypical size, length, and athleticism that aligns with what the Bengals have historically valued in edge defenders. Offensive tackle Josh Cornelly. Cornelly can play inside if he needs to, but has the tackle length and had squeaky clean film in pass pro when on the move for the run game. Okay, so he can play inside, he can play guard, but he could also play tackle. If we take a offensive lineman in the first round, I feel like you would take a guard, and that guard would be a starter. That's just kind of how I feel like it. If we take an offensive lineman in the first round, you're not really taking a backup. You're taking a starter. So if you're drafting someone, this guy is going to be your starting right guard or your starting left guard. Like, period. That's just kind of how it is. So he wouldn't even touch tackle in the NFL if everything is done correctly, where he is our guard to protect us. Derek Harmon, which, again, another really good pick. No other interior defensive lineman was more disruptive in the FSB last year against run and pass. It's hard to go wrong drafting guys who hate to be blocked, and that sums up Harmon. So at this moment in time, kind of going back and forth of where we're sitting in our mock draft. And there we go. Let me try to pull this up. We have a general idea of who the Bengals might take if they don't trade down, which obviously they could also trade down as well. I don't think we're going to do what StripePipe.com said and trade down with the Brownies, but we could also trade down. But this is kind of where we're at. Walter Nolan, Starks, Kenneth Grant, Mike Green, who in this draft goes right before us, Jihad Campbell, who's also a possibility. And that's kind of pretty much it. We have a general idea of who they might take. Now, again, this completely gets thrown out the window when they take someone completely different, right? So, we'll have to wait and see. But I really think it's going to be Jihad or Mike Green. That's who I really want / think they're going to take. That's who I want. Okay, that's who I want. I want those two or Starks. Those are my 3 options. Starks, Jihad, Campbell, or Mike Green. Those are the 3 I want. But I think they're going to take Michael Williams. That's who I think they're going to take, and I'll continue to say that. And we'll see if I'm right or if I'm wrong. But I think they take Michael Williams out of Georgia. They love taking Georgia products, so why not? And where is he in this draft? I think I'm blind. Hold up. Oh, he dropped a little bit. That's why. That's what I think they're going to take. But I would like for them to take Starks, or I would like them to take Mike Green or Jihad Campbell. I wouldn't be surprised if they took Walter Nolan, and I'm fully okay with that. I have no problem with them taking Walter Nolan. He's a great player. I have no problem with them taking Kenneth Grant. Or, you got to go a little bit down the list here to get to him. Derek Harmon. I wouldn't mind them taking Derek Harmon either. Right? There's a lot of great players they could take at 17. Or they could just trade down. And we're not trading down with the Steelers, but we could also trade down and give someone else a chance to trade up and potentially take someone they want. So, and then we kind of just trade down, get some extra picks, and then figure things out ourselves. We'll have to wait and see. Tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. See you guys next one.